In the world of work, the conclusion of a career rarely arrives with dramatic headlines or sudden controversy. Instead, most journeys end quietly, shaped by moments of personal reflection and the steady influence of conscience. For many, it is integrity that guides the decision to step away, rather than external pressures or public scrutiny. These endings are often marked by a sense of dignity, as individuals choose to honor their values above all else. It is in these understated departures that the true character of a career is revealed. In many workplaces, professionals find themselves operating within a framework defined by established procedures and protocols. The culture often prioritizes conformity and the smooth execution of tasks, leaving little room for personal expression or dissent. Employees are expected to follow instructions and maintain a quiet presence, ensuring that the institution's routines run without disruption. Individual values and opinions are frequently set aside in favor of upholding organizational norms. This environment reinforces the idea that silence and compliance are valued above personal conviction. At this critical juncture, the weight of responsibility becomes unmistakable. Faced with a troubling situation, the choice is clear but far from easy: to turn away and ignore the suffering of a vulnerable individual, or to step forward and intervene, risking personal discomfort or consequence. The tension between self-preservation and moral duty intensifies, forcing a deep reflection on values and courage. In moments like these, the decision made not only affects the person in need, but also defines the character of those involved. It is here that the true measure of integrity is revealed. In the wake of the ethical stand, the institution responded with silence, choosing not to address the concerns raised. At first, it seemed as though nothing would change, but over time, subtle shifts began to occur. Colleagues who once offered encouragement became distant, and invitations to important meetings or projects quietly stopped arriving. Opportunities that were previously accessible started to vanish, leaving a sense of isolation. The gradual withdrawal of support made it clear that taking a principled position came with significant personal and professional consequences. Within many organizations, individuals who consistently act with integrity may find themselves at odds with prevailing practices or unwritten rules. Rather than being celebrated, their principled stance can lead to subtle forms of exclusion, such as being passed over for promotions or left out of important discussions. Over time, these quiet pressures accumulate, making it increasingly difficult for them to thrive or even remain within the system. Ultimately, their careers may come to an end not because they lack ability or skill, but because their commitment to ethical conduct conflicts with the organization's priorities. This process often unfolds quietly, leaving little visible trace of the true reason behind their departure. The erosion of trust within institutions often unfolds quietly, not through headline-grabbing scandals, but through the gradual departure of those who uphold ethical standards. When principled individuals are sidelined or removed, the fabric of integrity begins to fray, leaving organizations and society vulnerable to cynicism and dysfunction. Over time, the absence of these voices becomes palpable, and the true cost of lost integrity emerges in diminished morale and weakened public confidence. Yet, as the consequences accumulate, there comes a moment of reckoning, a collective realization of the value that integrity once brought. In the end, the recognition of what was lost serves as a powerful reminder of why ethical leadership matters.